Good morning, Adventure Overlanding. We are packing for our 2018 elk hunt, Colorado. And if you caught the photo on Facebook from my inside the house mess, the packing mess, now working on the outside trailer packing mess. We've got some issues here I'm trying to take care of so that we can get this, all taken care of. Start with the camp kitchen itself. This particular camp kitchen has very sentimental value. When I was growing up, I had done a lot of camping with my family, my parents and so forth, and my dad had a 1967 station wagon that he built boxes for, camp kitchen boxes and storage boxes that went above on the rack, very similar to what we do now. So overlanding way back when. And I have kept these camp kitchens for all these years, and it works very well for us. So basic stuff, we don't do a lot of cooking at camp. We do a lot of freeze-dried meals, but we do want to do some cooking. So we've got a pan and a cook pan, a large kettle if you will. Probably more than anything that we use is the old coffee pot, and that is basically for heating up water for our meals. But we do have the ability, we've got soap and oil and all of that stuff with. So we can cook. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going through, of course we have the big cooler, which we double cooler on the way out, and that way if we do actually happen to be able to bring something back, we can put our meat in this cooler on the way back. In this box we have a little tiny Mr. Heater that we can use. It does get kind of chilly in the morning, but it's not, we're going out during archery season, so it's not like middle of winter or late season hunting. And it does use LP. I have, and I'll show you this on the trailer later, I have one LP cylinder that I hook all of these items up, be it the grill or the camp stove. They are both LP and we can all run from one cylinder, but I do carry a couple extra. It's easier to put those on the grill and out of our tent. Anyways, lighting. I have switched to battery operated lights. There is less of a hazard with the fuel that used to have either LP and or white gas, and they have lasted for a lot longer than a 2-week trip. So I have gotten completely away from fuel type lanterns. The battery operated ones don't put off heat, but that's okay. Alright, so we pretty much covered these items. Oh, one quick thing. I have here a 3-foot bow saw. This is emergencies only. If for some reason we would have a tree down in our path trying to come out or in, it would not be fun. It would not be fun at all to try to cut a tree in half. But I am not set up like you might see some of these overlanders that are bringing chainsaws in with. I don't want gas in the rig or in the trailer. This is a hunting trip. We are trying to keep some of our scent down. So let's go around here to the other side of the trailer now as we walk past, and you see the 88, which is significant because the 88 sits out so that the rigs can be inside all year round. Okay, so pretty much inside the trailer is empty here. We got a mat here that I use for kind of cushioning between stacked items. This box, as you may be able to see, has a sign on it that says "Don't forget poles." This is a plastic 10 by 10 shed that we use for the cook tent and those kinds of things. I have forgotten the poles before, though now with the trailer itself it's pretty difficult to forget. They're always in here. I have a LED light in here that works off from a emergency battery system in the trailer box, and it lights it up for 2 weeks, no issues. We charge phones and everything with that emergency box also. And so it works really well for our needs. Again, these are like 2 weeks trips. Okay, I'm going to close this, and if we can come up here and kind of take a look, we can kind of see what's in the box maybe, and I'll point to some of it. So this is a Yakima box that I bought used, and it seems to store some of these items fairly well. We have a pop-up canopy, a couple of cases of bottled water, and the tent poles that you saw the sign for are in here now. And again, this is kind of a permanent thing. And then we can throw a couple chairs in here. And again, we're not trying to camp for a lot of people, but for a few people. So that's pretty much the trailer packing. And I think what we'll do is we'll do another one that we can set up for the rig itself at a later date, but get this out of the way. So, hey, subscribe, ask questions, comments, those kinds of things. That really helps if you can do that, and it keeps communication in. And I'd like to learn. And of course, if there's anything I can help with, on when, you know, if you have questions on why I'm doing certain things, definitely let me know. Otherwise, we'll get on to the packing, and we'll do another video again, like I said, on the rig. Adventure Overlanding, signing off.